Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of the financial mumbo jumbo by uncovering the hidden stories within big company filings. Get ready, because today we are diving into the very latest report from Accession Corporation. And let me tell you, there are some pretty interesting moves being made that might change things for them. Quite a bit before we dive in if you enjoy. Getting these clear breakdowns of complex corporate reports, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join our growing community. Also, if you want to chat directly with us and other finance enthusiasts about these filings, our Discord server link is in the description below, so definitely check that out. This report is filed by Corp Europe Acquisition Corp I, and right off the bat we see a significant name change. They are now officially Accession Corporation. This might sound like a simple name tweak, but for companies it often signals a strategic shift or a new chapter in their business story. So why the name change? Well, it looks like it is tied to a couple of big decisions made at their shareholder meeting on the 12th of December of 2025. The shareholders approved not just the new name, but also an extension for a crucial business combination deadline. Think of this like a deadline to find a partner for a big merger or acquisition. Corp had until the 17th of December 2025 to make something happen. But now they have pushed that deadline all the way out to the 17th of December 2027. This gives them a lot more breathing room to find the right deal without the pressure of an immediate cutoff. This extension suggests that they are actively working on a deal, or that they feel they need more time to secure one. It is a strategic move to avoid being forced into a less than ideal partnership just to meet a deadline. As part of these changes, they have updated their foundational documents, the Memorandum and Articles of Association. This is like updating the company's constitution to reflect the new name and the extended deadline. It is all about making sure the company's internal rules match its current strategy. Now let's talk about what this means for shareholders. When the company announced this extension, shareholders had the option to redeem their shares. This usually happens when investors are uncertain about the company's future direction, or if they want to get their money back before a potential new venture begins. In this case, reports indicate that holders of 18,226 Class A ordinary shares did choose to redeem them. This number is relatively small compared to the total shares outstanding, so it doesn't appear to be a mass exodus from the company. It is important to remember that Accession Corporation is what is known as a special purpose acquisition company, or SPAC. These companies are essentially shells created to go public and then merge with an existing private company to take it public themselves. The name change and the deadline extension are critical steps in this process. They need to find that target company and complete the merger before their extended deadline. The filings show that the company previously traded under the symbol IVACB for its units, and IVACB for its shares on the OTC bulletin board. This is common for SPACs, as they often start on smaller exchanges before potentially uplisting after a merger. The main story here is the company is actively positioning itself for its next big move. The name change signifies a potential rebrand or a new identity tied to its future business venture, and the extended deadline gives them the strategic flexibility they need to find the best possible business combination. It shows they are serious about finding a solid partner and not just rushing into a deal. Looking at this report, there are no detailed financial tables beyond some basic share information, which is typical for a SPAC midway through its life cycle. The focus is entirely on the corporate structural changes and the strategic extensions needed to facilitate a future merger. What we can glean is that the company is actively working towards its objective of acquiring another business. The fact that a relatively small number of shareholders chose to redeem their shares upon the extension might suggest that the majority of investors are comfortable with the company's strategy and are willing to wait for the business combination to materialize. The biggest risk here is that the company might not find a suitable target before the new deadline in 2027, or that the approved business combination might not be favorable to shareholders. However, the extension in itself is a positive signal of proactive management and strategic planning. The opportunity lies in the potential for a successful merger that could bring a promising private company to the public markets. In conclusion, Accession Corporation, formerly Corp Europe Acquisition Corp I, is clearly in a transitional phase. They've secured more time to find a business to merge with and have updated their identity to reflect this new phase for investors. This means patience will be key as they search for their ideal partner. Alright, that is our breakdown of Accession Corporation's latest filing. What is your take on these strategic moves? Do you think the name change and deadline extension are good signs for the company's future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis valuable, hitting that like button really helps us out. And of course, subscribe for more deep dives into corporate finance. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.